questions I often get asked as an agency owner on potential opportunity calls is, or at some point in the call, is, do you have any experience in our industry? And in some cases we do, in a lot of cases that we don't. But when I'm asked that question, the first thing that goes through my head is, you're asking the wrong question. And the reason for that is because there are much more important questions as a business owner that you should be asking that, to me, hold a precedence over that particular question. Now, don't get me wrong. If an agency specializes in the industry that you're in, there are certainly benefits to that. Having industry knowledge or experience can certainly lessen the amount of time it would take that agency to kind of get ramped up to be able to be in a position to represent your business. But it's not the be-all, end-all. We work with a variety of different industries, and we've thought about the idea of becoming a niche-based industry, but we keep coming back to the formula that has worked for us up to this point, which is really a mix of just really smart, driven, passionate people that have a hunger or a thirst for knowledge, that want to learn and have a variety of different things that they work on. Now, don't get me wrong. As an agency owner, there are a lot of perks to being a niche-based agency. More efficient, operationally, you can leverage similar sorts of things across multiple clients. So if you're starting an agency now, definitely probably the way to go. Easier to compete. But that doesn't mean it's the only way. And I think that what's more important for a business to be thinking about are really kind of a series of other questions that you should be leading with, which is number one, what do your clients say about you? If you're thinking about hiring an agency for your social media or for any digital marketing for that matter, the best thing you ask is, what do your clients say about you? Give me examples of testimonials or things that they've said or shared publicly that we can take a look at. There's no better barometer than previous work in terms of being able to gauge whether an agency is really a good fit for you. On that note, can I see examples of your work and the results that came from it? We've worked with countless different industries, pet insurance, government, technology, legal, health, startups, enterprise level businesses, and everything in between. It takes a little time to kind of ramp up, regardless. And we didn't have a lot of experience in many of those arenas, but we're able to do a good job because we're passionate, smart, driven, experienced. I always say hire for the traits that are untrainable. Are you a good communicator, good writer? You just have a natural talent for visual design or those sorts of things, like learning about an industry, kind of picking up, researching, putting the time in. That's an easy lift for a smart, passionate person. Another thing that's specific to us, do you require long-term contracts? If you're a business, I'd run away from any scenario where you have to sign something for an extended period of time, because that doesn't benefit anybody but the agency. I believe that an agency that works under month-to-month terms is basically telling you, we believe so much in what we do that we don't need to tie you into a long-term contract. We believe that we're going to deliver results. We're going to treat you incredibly well, and we don't need a contract, because what business would walk away from a situation like that unless they had an emergency or something happens to the business that's out of their control? And in my opinion, that's just being respectful. That's giving a business some options and some flexibility. Is it a little bit risky for an agency? Yeah, of course. There's no guarantees, I guess. But I believe it's the right way to do business. And most of our clients stick around because we do a good job and we treat them well and we deliver results. So I don't think that that's needed. So as a business owner, those are the questions that you should really be thinking about. Those should lead the conversation. Because if an agency, again, has experience, talent, a track record, then they're just as good of a position to deliver results for you than an industry, than a agency that maybe specializes in exactly what you do. So think of those things when you're considering an agency. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.